It keeps going live. Why are you doing this, you lying liar who lies? Hey, Dragon. It's... My stream just keeps going live even when I'm not ready. Let me message my friends. All right. Here I am. I'm a little out of it this morning, so I apologize for that. Not quite all here yet. Okay. Hello. Yeah, this is little guy. This is Van Gogh. Look up. Look up, Van Gogh. He's a butt. Oh, you can watch Pete. It's more important than me. Griffery. Okay. So, here we go. I gotta look at houses. Hello. This is the kitty who likes to be a meanie. He's just, sometimes he's sweet and most of the time he's grumpy. All right. Take a deep breath. Get going, Karen. Having a rough morning already. Trying to knock it off. Brrr. He's Van Gogh. Okay, no problem, Griff. This is Van Gogh. He's a rescue kitty, and he's a brat. We did not name him. He came with one ear, and the rescue place actually named him Van Gogh. His name was originally Osiris, but when they took him in at Angel's Wish, which is the rescue place, they renamed him Van Gogh because his mommy didn't love him and didn't give him his medicine, and threw him in a barn, and he was beaten up by other kitties or a dog, we're not sure, when it broke his ear. So he's got a little ear stub. But he's a sweetheart. You wouldn't know, though, that he was ever an outdoor kitty. He really didn't want to be an outdoor kitty. Most of the time he's very sweet, but he's had a couple of freakouts, and I really don't know what to do about that. But this is my most recent kitty. He is, we got him last April when my boy Sherman died. God, you're putting hair on my face. You're getting hair everywhere. Am I supposed to put up with you? Mm-hmm. Hair all over. Oh, too much huggies? Alright, so be it. Jerk. He ran away. Alright. We're going to... This is more Gaia's house. Let me start the timer. Ah! Cat hair everywhere. Cat hair. Ah! Ah, he's just like a giant ball of fluff. And it goes everywhere. All right, so this is Morgaia's house. And this is our rando. And we've got like a little library with details. Things laid out here very carefully. And we've got a zombie. Zombie. And hair all over me. Okay. Very domestic home. All right, so I wrote down some things I'm supposed to do that I need to, people had messaged me and asked me to do it. So we're gonna go look at Moudi's Coldharbour, which was done by Gryphon. And Gryphon messaged me and said I should go look at this. This and his other one. There's another one too. So hold on. Let me get all my stuff going. There's so many things that I need to do. Like wipe cat hair all off of myself. Okay, Lovathi, hello. So this is, I see this now. I visited this before, but I did not realize it was partially a zoo. This is Moudi's, done by Gryphon, and I was told by Gryphon that this is actually a zoo. So I wanted to go back and look at the two together, since apparently they go together, these two houses. And feel like I feel like I should give it a little bit more of a attention. So my stream started before I hit go, which is not a new thing. This continually happens to me. And yeah, lots of waterfalls. So it sent you guys messages saying that I was starting and I wasn't, and then I had to delete that one, and then it's just a nightmare. So yeah, I have seen this. I just didn't realize it was a zoo. Oh, okay. Thank you for giving me that information. I did not know that. I just got the message from Gryphon saying he did this one with Moudi. This one and Alinor go together, apparently. All right, I see some zoo enclosure here. This makes sense now. Even though I'm going to get eaten because I jumped right into it. All right. Very nice. Let's go to the other one then that goes with Alinor Crest. Oh. Yes, I am. I'm going to be eaten. Oh, wait. Oh, I guess I can't go there. All right, then. So we've got half of it. I was trying to follow instructions. All right. Now, the other one is I got a message from Galileo saying that I missed a bathroom in his Sleek Creek. So let us fix that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'll head over to your boulder tree when I go over to EU and you can take me through. I can't find things, you know? I mess up. So this is the gorgeous beginning portion of Galileo's house. Look at how beautiful this whole little town slash temple is. It's gorgeous, isn't it? All right, so then apparently I'm supposed to find a bathroom. Is this a bathroom? No, this is a kitchen. Nope, this is just a pathway through. This is for Ferrari. Hi, Ferrari. Well, I don't like missing things. So when I miss things, I prefer to have a second chance to go back and correct whatever problem I've done. Bedroom. Beautiful. Back again. See, this is why I get confused, because it's just, there's so much. That is wild. Going on in here that I have trouble finding my way around. Oop, down there. Nope, this is just a pond thing. I wonder if I can't get through the portions because my character's too short. Could that be? All right, I went this way, so what's up the stairs? Bedroom with the gorgeous bed I loved. And then, what's here? This we can't get through. This is storage. Aha! The bathroom. Yay! We found it. Very nice. All right, the last one is Palms said go to her mournoth. She's completely redone it. I was supposed to have work today, but my boss canceled as per usual. Oh, we do? Okay. We've got things and stuff to talk about. So let me open it up. Open up my little finger. Tomorrow, deadline, EHN, ESO Housing Network, Hearts Day. Hold on. Okay, here, I've cut and pasted it so that you guys can have the whole spiel. There. That is the EHN Hearts Day contest. And what is this? Did she redo it? No. Okay. She changed this, she said. Which I'm actually kind of excited to see because Palms is one of the few people that I've gotten ideas and actually asked her if I could like copy an idea because it was that good. And she was very happy to say yes, which was super kind of her. She's just got such mad talent. She comes up with the greatest cobbles that I just never would have thought of personally. So I borrowed a lamp from her. Excuse me, I'm tired still. I almost didn't stream. I almost didn't stream. He did postpone it. Let me give you the info. Yeah, J Hart did in fact postpone his heart contest, so that is now due on the 16th. Here is the info. J Hart's grandma passed away. Um, so he moved the first contest, I think, because of family obligations to go handle the arrangements and whatnot. Uh, I think he moved it to the 16th so that people could. So he's gonna run it then. So get it in before then. This first contest is the heart contest. So he has information written up there if you want to take a look. And but yeah, it's definitely. I'm taking all these pictures of toilets, man, because Chrysea. Hello, Zarid. So this is the interior of, with effects no less, of Palms's house. This is her mournoth, and she had messaged me that she had changed it, and it looks significantly different to me, actually, with all the effects especially. No, probably not. Unlikely. Very, very unlikely. Unless you're making money off of it. He did not say that. You're such a butt. My friend Griff is watching Pete Buddy Egg stream, and he is making fun of me in the background because this is what my friend does. Generally, you know, copying things is mostly the biggest problem with that is if you make money off of it. Now, I can't imagine in this case that, look at how beautifully that was done. I don't even know, that must be the wood paneling, but it looks so good. I don't think that counts. No, pixel gold doesn't count. It would have to be like real money. Plus you get into all of the like intellectual property bullshit. Plus you get into the whole like notifying people to cease and desist and international law and all this other complication. And more than likely, at least in the US, you have to tell someone to cease and desist eventually. I mean, and cease and desist before you can really even sue. You have to show that you at least contacted them and told them to knock it the hell off. And that's in many cases. That's not in all cases because I can't speak to all cases because I'm just a California/Wisconsin attorney. But that is my understanding in most cases that I've ever seen. So, you know, there's things that would have to be done. This is incredible. Look at all these cobbles. Beautiful job. Suing in other countries is difficult too because sometimes you have to, you know, ask for oh, look at the treasure. Sometimes you have to like even ask for request a permission, sometimes from our government, sometimes from their government, even to sue, let alone to do service of process, which, speaking as someone who's tried to serve a person who's in another country in Europe when a child was taken from the US, it's a nightmare. So, yeah, you know, and that's for something like that. So who only knows, right? It seems like it would be a big pain in the butt. Sleepy. Denmark. Denmark. All right, let's see. Let's see if any of you people fixed your things. Morgaia, we went to. Kitten Sticks is broken. Who dem? I don't know who dem is. So, yeah, so those are the next two contests. And anybody who's in DDA, if you tried to come over and you couldn't because stupid Stabity forgot to have her permissions set right, it should be set right now and you can come over and see my huntings if you haven't already, which is it's the candy. The giant box of candy. I am so sorry. It's not because I'm not getting enough sleep. It's because I'm actually like not well. So my fatigue is just overwhelming and I'm having a hard time with it. So this is the 2020 contest that Jehar talked about. So that would be, I'm so sorry. Believe me, I'd rather not be yawning. The 2020 contest, which is the one that Jehar's doing after the heart. And that's the one I did the slide for. So in case you wanted to know how to do that one, those are the instructions. This is Houdem, who I don't know, or Howdem. And it is their matthiessen, and they have no effects, 432 out of 600 items, and they've done some re-landscaping of the exterior, which I really like. And they also used something that took me a really long time to figure out, which is that long candle from Alinor actually fits right in here into the little alcove. That took me way too long to realize. Not the brightest bulb in the box. But this is lovely landscaping, keeping with the whole high elf theme. So, okay. We've got, oh, let me show you something else showed up for me. I showed you my mouse pad, which was my birthday present. Mouse pad birthday present. I also, because my mom is weird, she gave me a goat. Not really sure why my mother gave me a goat, but this was my mother's half of my mother's birthday present to me was a goat. The other half was the other half was bagels. I got a whole box of bagels from New York. So that that resulted in screaming from me, where I was going, oh my God, you got me bagels from New York. And I was squealing with joy. So those are going to be enjoyed. Oh, right. I know. New York bagels with a real gift. The goat is more just like, what, Mom? What? Why did you get me a goat? But okay. I think it's because I tend to do up my kitchen. I've decided back when I bought my house that I wanted to do my kitchen as farm animals, like livestock. So I have cows and pigs and all sorts of other stuff. Roger! You got it. It's Roger. Roger the goat. I think that is perfect. I agree with you. I'm writing that down. Roger the goat it is. So my entire kitchen is like done in farm animals. It's like chickens and pigs and bunnies and stuff. And I do have a sheep that looks kind of similar, but it's like on a stick, and I have it up in by my dishes. And so I thought, I think she's thinking maybe I should put this in my kitchen, but it's gonna get kind of ruined, wouldn't it? Well, maybe not. I'll find a place for the goat somewhere in my kitchen, and then we'll have sheeps and goats, because I didn't have a goat yet. I did have sheep though. I'm weird, don't ask. But I mean, I liked it. I think it's cute. It's a cute theme for my kitchen. Like, I have a bag holder, you know, for all your supermarket bags, and it's like, it's a giant chicken, and just, you know, like a cow milk tureen, and you know, all sorts of stuff that just is very livestocky. Don't ask me. Thank you. Yes, I am the greatest of all stabbities. Oh, guys, be right back. Let me show you something. Well, first of all, this is the sheep I was talking about. So I had this sheep. Aw, Griff, you can watch Chris Matthews. I know he's your boyfriend. The other thing is, Oh yeah, that I've seen snippets of it. But look at what my husband wrote. I don't know if you can see this, but on my card for my birthday, when I woke up this morning, this is what he had on for me. Let's see if you can see it. See how he wrote it? He wrote, my stabby, my potato, my goofball, my love. I'm trying to wonder if I should be insulted or not. So yeah, that was the card I woke up to this morning. Hey, Shariel. So, yeah, that is apparently now my own husband refers to me as a stabby potato. Cracked me up. So yeah, that was the card on the kitchen table with flowers. So at least he thought of me somewhat. Thank you. Appreciate it. We've been celebrating for a bit. We went up north to my mother-in-law's and she made us food. What? Yes, he is your boyfriend. You love him. If you think that I love Lawrence O'Donnell, then you love Chris Matthews. So there. My professor. He's a butt. You know, I don't want to call you my professor anymore. You're my former professor. You haven't been my professor in 20 years. I'm so old. Anyway, so this is a very homey home, but I liked the outside especially. It's very landscaped. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Okay, there's a little something out here, but yeah, I'm 43 officially. 43. I don't usually tell anybody my birthday, but I wanted to share the card and whatnot with you guys. So at this point, the only person who actually knew, other than my immediate family, is my professor who's busy making fun of me and calling me names and you know, all that kind of fun stuff. Because obviously I went to class, you big butthead. He constantly told me. Aw. No, he thinks it's cute. That's why sometimes you guys... Aw, thank you. Thank you, Sal. Falzman did, in fact, send me a message this morning saying happy birthday. And that was really thoughtful of him because it actually doesn't even say it on my Facebook. So he actually knew, and that was really appreciated. I'm just a shy person about my birthday usually. Fluffy 2000! Grand Psijic. Let's go to your Grand Psijic, Fluffy 2000. Feliz Cumpleacha? I don't even know what that means. So back when I was in college, I got mono, but I also got, like everyone else, but I also got monohepatitis, which is my mono got so bad that it gave me like hepatitis with it. And it's not like A or B or whatever. It's its own kind of hepatitis. And so I had to get hospitalized and get platelets. And I also was on medication and whatnot. So I actually slept through my professor's midterm, the professor who watches this. I was horrified. I knew I was going to fail. I mean, this was the first time I'd ever missed a test in my life. And I mean, like without having, I was terrified. So I went to go see him and I let him know, and he doesn't remember any of this. And I went to go tell him and he let me off the hook. I even brought the bottle of medication with the prescription on it and everything that was, you know, but he didn't even really need it. He trusted me. And he was very nice, and he gave me another chance to take the exam, which I did not expect, and I was very happy that he did that. Look, we've got another cave here. But because he is who he is, now we're 20 years later, and he does not let me forget this, and is constantly telling me How could I or anyone else be your professor if you never went to class? He says. Never went to class. I went to every class that I could. I was just sick. I was hospitalized for crying out loud. He's like, nope, you just didn't go to class. You're a slacker. Yeah, okay. Sure. He'll never let me forget this. Even though he doesn't remember it. I do. Wow, this is wild. What is this? Fluffy 2000 has created some sort of machine. This is neat. Oh my god, it's an office with cubicles. it's hell. It's hell. God. Isn't it though? It's absolutely terrifying. I wonder what they do here. It's a Dwemer call center. Okay. I don't speak Spanish though. I went to every class except for the ones I was hospitalized for and the exam, okay? How's that? Gonna trust me now? You big butthead. I should have called you a butthead then. This is great. That is, in fact, what happened to the Dwemer. They got, and then eventually they got an open floor plan and they were like, screw this. This is wild. An open floor plan is enough to kill everybody off right there. I don't know what that guy's saying, except puta is not a good word, so I think I'm gonna ban them. Bye. So they're gone. I think he just called me a whore or something. I know enough Italian to be able to picture that one out. They're candles. I think. They're just candles. Isn't that weird? I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. It's like, happy birthday, you're a whore. Great, thanks. Thank you, Mejani, for trying, but I know puta. I knew that word. That's all I needed to know. Meanie. So cruel. What did I ever do to deserve it? I'm nice to everybody and I get called a whore. Isn't that great? Whatever. All right, so this is wild. I don't know what it's supposed to be other than it's clearly an office setting, an evil office setting. What? What? Is this this must be the boss's room. Sorry, I just don't even know. That's the boss's office. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Shoriel. Yeah, they really do. And it's like hard because I don't want to ban somebody just because they come on and speak another language, right? You know, especially since there was a while ago somebody came on and was speaking Russian and was actually asking about ESO, and Dubet had to tell me, oh no, he's just saying hi and he's saying he's new to the ESO and whatever. And so I feel bad, like, thinking I should just ban anyone like that because it's like some of them are legit. So it's just that much harder. I wish it was like Google or Facebook where you could press a button and it translates for you. Where it's like, what did this person just say? Click. Whatever. Favara's Hall of the Lunar Champion, and then we'll head over to EU. Google Glass, that's true. Bayushi, hello. I probably could get Google Glass up and... Yeah, I know, but copy and pasting is slow. Hello, Bayushi. Yeah, it's slow. For somebody who may be trolling, it's kind of a... takes a minute, you know, and it interrupts everything, but at first he didn't seem like he was being abusive. At first it just seemed like they were saying, like, good, happy birthday or something. Okay. We've got an aquarium type deal with Favara here. This is lovely. I'm surprised I haven't seen more people put these blue items into aquariums because they really do set off that orange coral super well. What is you? You are a creature of cuteness. That is a really cute creature. That's true. This is lovely. Yes, the snail is adorable. The snail is a win. But it's a cute snail. Did you see that snail? It was adorable. It wasn't slimy or gross. It was cute. Got a little cave system. I mean, I would agree with you if it was like a slug and it was gross, but this was cute. Cooking fire. Yeah, well, okay, that's fair enough. We've got a little camp set up. How do we get across the bridge? Should we get across? Can we get across? Do we go down too? Or just... No. Okay. No. Anything over here? I see a turtle. Let me up there, turtle. I can see him, but he's not letting me up. Can't really blame you. So apparently, my professor says I look like a home plate umpire. That's how I'm dressed. Yeah. Thanks. All right, we've got... I usually hate the second portion, but I like it that they've turned it into some sort of... There's something going on here. I'm not sure what it is, but it's some sort of garden / maybe town? Perhaps town? Yes, I'm not wearing a sofa. Last I checked. I mean, what do you want me to wear? You pick on me when I wear low cut. You pick on me when I wear fully covering me. So what can I win at all with you? I'm guessing no. Let me in. Ooh, what's in here? Bikini? Sarid. Good one. I'm not gonna wear a bikini. It would be like, no. I don't have Lizzo's confidence yet. Maybe one day. But I do not yet have her confidence. What is all of this? This is interesting. I like that they reskinned it because usually this room just sucks. A waiting room? Or maybe this is a spa and this is where they do massages and stuff? That could be. This could be just a whole spa area, I think. Yeah. All right, so what is the last one? Very pretty. And almost anything's an improvement on that second section. Yeah, it does look spa-ish. You look spa-ish. I did! In the past. I've worn low-cut stuff. But I get picked on for that too. Like, I can't win. You know, some people are like, you know, don't do that. And then at other times I dress up and I try to look, you know, professional, and I'm thinking, why? What does anyone care? Boobity doo. Oh my gosh. See, Griff, you're missing out. You know, he's picking on me, so I stopped doing it because he called me Greg Louganis. Yeah, it's true. He said my shirts dove like Greg Louganis or something like that. He was just picking on me. So I stopped showing it off. I don't know what he actually thinks anymore, because he picks on me so much that he's actually lost any sense. I've lost any sense of what he actually thinks. So, but all in all, this is a really neat home. I mean, it's definitely different than. I don't have a skirt on. I have pants on. I made a costume once, a Princess Leia costume. Once, years ago. Back when I was cute. Do you do commandments? Ugh, I hate colossals, but we'll hit it up and that'll be the last one on this channel. That's because we're old, Fazamin. And you are older. Yes, it was a gold bikini. It was a Princess Leia bikini outfit. That's what I made. No, I did. No, I can't. It's gone. Like, I got rid of it years ago. I think I made it in college. So, yeah, it's like 20 years ago. There's no way I would still have it. All right, this is Commandments Colossal. And wow, there's a lot going on over here. Any effects? No. 669 items, no effects. Ah! Well, you didn't live in DC. Frankly, my professor did, and he didn't get to see it. So there you go. Actually, I don't think anyone got to see it. I think I ended up not liking how it looked on me and ended up getting rid of it. To be honest with you. I was shy. If I had only known Lizzo then, maybe perhaps I would have shown people, but there was no body positivity 20 years ago. So they've created an entire different section here. That's an interesting technique. You like how they did those yellow lights facing upwards, so it almost makes those things look gold, like it's got gold gilding or something? That's really neat. I was reading a joke on BuzzFeed the other day. It was actually an interview with the woman who played Princess Leia. What's her name? I cannot believe that her name has slipped my mind. But they interviewed her, and she told the story about how when she was in her 20s or 30s, that she ran into Carrie Fisher, thank you. She ran into a young man who said to her that from the time he was 12 until the time he was almost 20, that he thought of her every single day. And she said, every single day? And he said, well, 4 times a day. Men. Men in that outfit. Seriously. She was great. I miss her. Wow, they got some problems here. This soup may be a little too cooked. I don't think carrot soup is supposed to be on that kind of fire. But look at all these. Like, this is an actual built restaurant in the middle of what usually has nothing here. Oh, she was. She was also on cocaine and like starving herself and was 19 years old. But hey, you know, she looked great. Just saying. Yes, it does. And then we've got a crafting area over here. Okay. Details, details. Look, if I was on cocaine, I'd be skinny too. And 19. And starving myself. What is this over here I see? Is this just blocking it off, or is there something here? I mean, she might still be with us if she wasn't doing that much cocaine. Yeah, she was. But they wanted her to be skinny. Poor thing. Actually, I think she was 23 then. I think she was 19 in the first film, if I remember correctly, and she was 23 in the second or something. And she said that people were sad that she didn't look like that anymore. And she's like, oh, really? You're sad I don't look like a 23-year-old anymore when I'm 50? You know, and it's like, yes, good for you. Say it louder for the people in the back. Good for her. You can't control what your body does to you as you get older. Does what it wants to do, unfortunately. You can hold it off for a while, but you can't hold it off forever. Wrinkles come when they come, and there's really very little you can do about it without looking fake. I had clients in LA and Orange County who used Botox and Juvederm. Oh, forget it. The Juvederm ones looked ridiculous. They like had the biggest lips you've ever seen in your life. That's neat. Clever idea there. She's the first one to admit she's had work done, but she also doesn't wear, that's not her real hair anymore. She wears wigs. And she's super touched up in everything that she does. Has tons of, if you ever look at her stuff, it's highly airbrushed. She's the first one to admit it, that nobody looks like that, you know? Oh, okay. Yeah, it does. I mean, Cher's not inhuman. She's got great genes, sure. She's got probably. But she's also very realistic about the fact that age is what age does. You know, it's not like she has any real control over it, other than, you know, because they don't like, okay, well, I understand the not liking wrinkles bit. Wrinkles are not any fun to suddenly look in the mirror and you see that you have wrinkles. I have them. Like, you know, I basically have the, I guess, laugh lines or whatever they are. And looking in the mirror, I'm like, oh, shit. But I won't get Botox or anything. I mean, I'm just going to suck it up and deal with it and get old. But it's hard. When you picture yourself, you think you're still, well, in your 30s. You think you're still of yourself like, wait, my 20s were a minute ago. I don't even remember it being gone, and suddenly now I have wrinkles, and no one really warns you that that's how that's gonna go. But that's how it goes, and it's depressing. This is interesting. What do we have here? So much redoing of everything, and lots of alkosh. Oh, okay, Sal. What about me knowing firsthand that you're not in your 30s, sweetheart? I've met you multiple times. You're not in your 30s. Especially since I'm 43 and I think you're like 6 years older than me? Or 5? Well, Yes, but that'll change one day. And when it does, it hurts like hell. That's the truth, baby. It does hurt. I don't know. It just feels like, what is this? And there's no going back either. And it's hard to 3.5 years. That's it? That's all you are older than me? For some reason, I thought you were a lot older than me. Yeah, you're not there yet, Bayushi. Give it another 10 years. Or even 5. Okay. Lucky bastard. What is going on here? Yeah, I don't know. No one tells you, though. It's like, there's a moment where suddenly you no longer are relevant to society. Like, society, at least the entertainment world, is all focused around people in their 20s, sometimes their 30s. And it's funny how irrelevant you suddenly feel. Oh, that's beautiful. When you realize that you're not the people that they're paying attention to anymore. Like, you're not important anymore. The pretty 20-year-olds are important, not you. You know, it's like, wait, when did that happen? I was always younger than the people they were talking about. Now I'm older than them? How did that happen? And there's just this, I don't know. It is. This whole thing is lovely. I was just trying to see what was behind it, because I'm nosy. I'm a nosy gal. I don't know. I wonder if I could jump onto that. No, I'm gonna die! Wait, I didn't even get hurt. That was wild. Yeah. Nothing else. I think that's it. But that's a pretty amazing rebuild of this entire place. Look at that. You can even see it. It's just lovely. It's almost like a castle city instead of just... All right, hold on. I'm going to switch over to EU. What's redundant? I don't know what you're saying. All I know is that irrelevant is how I feel now when I see the 20-year-olds. You're not old. That's true. Men can hold off the ravages of age a lot longer than women too. Because for some reason it's been decided that men can have wrinkles and it's not old looking. I'll be right back. Bio break. Quick. All right. I'm back. To be look atness. I think I'm still like somewhat young looking, but I think that there will be a time where probably in the next 10 years where I will not feel any longer like I'm attractive to someone. So I feel like I should probably settle down and find somebody who likes me for who I am before then. So luckily my husband likes me for who I am. See, Griff, you just lost your chance right there because you don't like me. And you certainly don't like me for who I am. That's why my husband has it on you, over you. You never had a chance. He actually likes me. Imagine that. I think older women have stuff that to offer in a different kind of beauty. There's this saying that they say, a young woman in her teens is much like what's not hard to do. When you're in your teens, you're like a rose first budding. You know how perfect it is, like everything about it is perfect. Well, when you get older and middle-aged, past middle-aged, this same woman said, it's like, it's sort of like a late summer rose. You know those roses that are fully bloomed and they get these beautiful deep colors? Oh, thank you, Fosman. Late summer roses, just beautifully deep colors. The tinges of the petals at the ends are like this deep pink or red or whatever color they are. You're just a much more interesting looking flower, even though you're older and not perfect anymore. You know, you're just different. So that's the way I tend to look at it, or wish I could look at it. And to embrace that rather than wanting to be this perfect little new thing anymore. You could, yes, you do. You consist fully of thorns. I've met you. This explains so much to you, doesn't it, Griff? It would help if you liked women, like liked them even. We're okay with them even. Lavathi, you still on? I'll hit up one of yours if you want. Otherwise, I'll hit up Lurian's. Let me see what I have for Lurian. Oh, Lavathi is here. So shall I go back to your boulder tree or should I skip it and go on to something else? It is up to you, but if you do go to your boulder tree, if I do go to your boulder tree, you'll have to direct me to what I missed. Velothi. Golden Griffin. Exercised. Exercise. So, wait. Wait. Okay, I'll go to Boulder then. I shall go there right now. To Izabi's forest. Because I apparently missed a whole portion and I'd like to make up for it. Where are you flying back home from? All right, here I am. We are here in the home of Izabi and her forest. Where do you live normally? I forget, Bayushi. I'm a bad person. Poland. Okay. I'm trying to break through to the other side. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just sort of like wandering at this point. I know I found this, didn't I? Look at the painting. Okay, looking at the painting. You copied it exactly, didn't you? Okay, that's crazy. You really did. You really did copy it. That's amazing. Look at that, guys. Can you see? She copied it. Is that what I missed? Did I miss anything else? Oh, oh, Jared. Give her my deepest and sincerest sympathies. Speaking as someone who has taken and passed the California bar, she truly has my sympathies. Hello! Okay, take me where I missed. And remember, I can't even walk. Because I'm easily lost. There you are. Whoop! I found this, didn't I? Wait, where'd you go? Oh, through here! I totally didn't even see this. Oh my gosh. I'm a moron. Thank you again, though, for the happy birthday. This is beautiful. And a kitty. And a shell. What's in the shell? A zombie! There she is. I should have figured out that that was who I was supposed to find. I had to find a zombie. Back when I was studying for the exams, no one worried about feeding me. I might have died. This is great. Thank you. All right, let's go hit up another Lavathi now. Now that I've fixed this. Let us hit a new Lavathi here. We've got... Yay! I have not done... Actually, you know, I have never done any Jode's Embraces. Ever. No one that I know has bought a Jode's Embrace. Not a single person. So let's go look at it. See what you've done. I think people were so pissed about all the rigmarole that went down around Jode's Embrace that they didn't want to buy it. And it had such a neat backyard, you know. I sort of regret not buying it, but at the same time I don't. Yeah, I don't know. You could probably still get it, Stargazer, but I feel like they kind of ruined... I hate buying things from them, first off. Yes, exactly. There is a nasty house in the way. Whoa! Wait. Hi! Hello? Where'd it go? It just sort of appeared out of nowhere and decided to dragon. I don't know. I could see some things being done with this front portion, possibly. Oh, Lavathi, should I not have visited, or did you just do the back and then left the rest of it kind of undone? Because, like, isn't this just like the palace? I think it was built to look just like the palace. I'll say this. A lot less mold on the wall. No, I take that back. I take back that there is mold, in fact, on the walls. Okay, going to the back. I love how everything in this portion looks like a tilt shift. If you look off into the distance, you know, here. Oh, this! Now I remember what this was. I thought you did this in a hunter's glade. I didn't realize you did this here. Okay. Congratulations on winning for this one, too. Your spaceship. And why are there griffins? What are the griffins doing other than causing mass destruction and picking on women and telling me how unattractive I am? I'm kidding. But yeah, if you look off into the distance, everything is kind of, sort of like clockwork. Clockwork, that house in Clockwork, the observatory, everything is like kind of tilt shifted, which is to say that if you've ever seen a tilt shift photo, they look like everything is miniature. And I kind of dig that. Oh, Ladybug on NA. Go to Ladybug's NA Lucky Cat. That's the top of my head. That is the best one I've seen. So there you go. I'm gonna just go kill myself. Whee! Splat! You're welcome. Oh, griffins tolerate me, apparently. Yes, because I'm only tolerable. Men. Okay, Lothlorien. Let's hit up one that he won't eat me. Strong Pot, Sleek Creek. Alright, let's do St. Delyn's, and we'll do it. Because maybe if they're not here, they won't get too mad if I look at their, a small one, Vivec's, nearby. Because usually Lothlorien has stories behind all of these. So, here we go. Come on. All right. Lothlorien. We've got Vivec nearby. So I'll say that more than likely this is just a home for one of their many alts. And there's probably a story behind it. And the alt's lifestyle and story. And then this person is... Vivec. There we go. Vivec is indeed nearby. This is one of the harder ones to do, this house, because it's only 30 items, and I find that so brutally difficult. Oh, I've never finished talking about contests. Housing's Finest Builders has Build a Farm on the 29th. DDA has Magic as a Witch on the 22nd. There's no other big one that's coming up by any of the that I know of, other than the ones I've talked about. Excuse me. Levis? I know that one didn't work. Bayushi. Do you want me to go to your Telgallen, your Lakemire, your Kragenholm? Any of the above? You think on it and tell me which one of those you want me to do. Okay, a Lauren. What haven't we done? We have not done a goronir. Here we go. I have to check the crown store. Somebody just mentioned something that makes me wonder if new things are on the crown store that I should have looked for. I'm so sorry. I'm falling asleep. Dink. Who is messaging me? Oh, my dad. Telling me a happy birthday. All right, here we are. This is a Lauren's. This is 600 out of 600 items, no effects. Oh no, I'm wrong. 16 effects. I love when a Lauren uses effects. Butthole monster. And then pretty items like crystal geodes, and this is taking the place of what I think is, whoa, loading. Yeah, it's my birthday. This is almost like taking the place of the fire as opposed to being an actual like rune or something, sigil. Yeah, it's my birthday. I'm old. That's why we're talking about age. And how old it makes me feel to be old. Thanks, Cromwell. And we've got a standard Bosmer home. Nice lighting. And this one looks like more like a Bosmer kitchen. Maybe this is where everyone goes to eat. Some Argonians too. Clever. Putting the stew inside of a Bosmer container so it looks more Bosmer. I would like to know where the Bosmer got all of those green beans though. Does not look pact compliant. The forest is going to open up and eat them. Mushrooms. We've got some mushrooms going on. I guess this is to make it so you could go either way, up or down. Interesting. I love the leaves. Very nice. Effects. Oh, and it makes sense too when you see who's up here. I never really liked my birthday. It was always like forgotten. So I got a lot of bad feelings about it. So it's hard for me to talk about it so much, but I do try. I am trying, despite the fact that that I don't love it terribly much. Well, that's pretty. This is pretty too. It's like a little fairy circle almost. Lots of little things hidden. You know, Lauren does that. She makes like every single part of her home interesting to look at. She like actually spreads out a lot of detail. Look at that. So that no matter where you are in her home, you have something to look at. And it's a different approach than everyone does, because I think that most people I know tend to, because of the limitations of the item count, tend to focus everything in one little spot. But she manages to make it to feel full, even though she spreads it out throughout the entire house. And it gives you more to look at for sure. It's just that I get afraid that I'm going to miss things. That's the big problem I have. Is that if I miss stuff, I'm going to feel bad. And well, that's good, at least. pretty. My family stopped celebrating my birthday when I was like 8 or 9. So it's weird for me to... And my mom has since apologized for that. Yeah. Bayushi, which house? I have 3 left for you. That's true. Do you want Craigenholm, Lakemire, or Delyn? Oh, thank you. Take your pick. Which one? Go, dunno. Pick. Pick one. All right, we'll go to Craigenholm. I don't have any effects for it. You should share them with me. Unless there aren't any. You want to have the spinning blade on. Okay. Whatever that means. I'll figure it out. Yeah, it said there were none. Well, even if it's open, unless you upload the... Okay, so we could do a different one. But unless you upload it to the community, the effects specifically, it won't... Thank you. It won't show them to me. You have to, like... What? What? No. Well, I only have the one. But... Do you want me to leave and come back some other time? Or do you want me to look at it, even though I think I've seen this on J-Hearts, because this was the, this was your spaceship, wasn't it? Go to Lakemire? Okay. Let me write down that I did not experience your Craigenholm. Need effects. Bayushi. Okay. Go to Lakemire. This I have effects for. All right, I've written it down, so all is well. Go, 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 go. 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 All right. So here we are. Load 23 effects. Why are you doing that to me? I hate my birthday. I hate it. You cruel person. What is on there? Is there anything like pretty? What is it that they're saying? Oh, Moonsugar isn't new. Yay. That's all I've got. Lakemire? No, I won't be buying it. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Oh, I remember this from the forums. The one that you spent a friggin' fortune on to redo the floors like this. And walls. Wow. That's stunning. This is crazy. I could just stand here and probably watch the fish all day long, but I'm pretty sure that there are like screensavers that could do the same for me and I wouldn't be spending as much real money. That's amazing. It's one hell of a lighting feature, I'll say. Well, that would be smart. Why would they do that? They haven't done anything else smart. It needs to be a 1970s style party, right? Because it's just too damn solid gold otherwise. This is crazy. I think I know how you did those bottom things, and they're neat. Ah, I'm blind! You blinded me. Yeah, well, that would work. What? This looks naughty. It looks naughty what he's doing. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks naughty. So the piece that bothers Veyushi greatly, the floor sticking out of the side of the wall here. Some storage. Numisma doing things. Okay. We've got some sweeping going on. Magicy. A forge. So my guess is you use the dwarven guy with the face. And then some, you've got the coals from Craigenholm there. So he's raking up the rocks now? I'm just being a brat. Gotcha. Oh, sorry. I don't think it meant you this time. That is beautiful, though. I like the sparkles. Now I have to walk around and make sure that everything is perfect, because otherwise, if I miss anything, you just know that Bayushi's going to get her feelings hurt. So I have to pay attention to every little thing, and I don't want her feelings hurt. I don't want to miss anything. Don't want to miss a thing. I don't want your feelings hurt. I would feel bad if your feelings were hurt. So I am attempting to not hurt your... There was no question about eeping. I was just worrying about seeing things. Because, I mean, you wouldn't be the only one who would be hurt if that were the case. Because I spent this morning going to 3 different houses that I had to double check because I missed stuff in them. Nothing new there. Blah! I'm blind. Well, your EP must be fine after building this. Crazy good. I kind of want to break the glass. Anyway, beautiful. And I wrote down the thing about Craigenholm. So mail me or do something with the effects. Like, if you mail them to me, I should get them. I think that's it. I think that's all the ones that I can look at that I haven't seen. So let's go back to... Let's go back real quick. To Nah. And then I have to move something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my sink back to the house where it belongs. So you can all watch how that's done. So where is my cliff shade sink? Here it is. All right. Whenever you want. I'm back on NA now, so we'll, you know, I'll wait till I get it from you and then I'll go. No worries. Whenever you like. I try to do only one of a person's a day, unless one is like me fixing things. I'm tired. I'm probably going to go to sleep after this and just crash out until my husband gets home because I'm so sick. I've got a fever. At least my boss canceled work today, as usual. That's sort of his thing. Excuse me. So tired. Ah. Being tired or being sick? Whatever kicked my ass when I went up north to go see my mother-in-law, whether it was the weather or the travel or whatever the hell it was, I was so sick when I got back that it kicked my ass and I was sleeping and just miserable. It was bad. What is today's day of the week? Is this Tuesday? Yeah. It feels like it should be a Thursday. I don't know why. All right. So let me go to pick up things from... Well, first I need to cut everything out of my St. Delyn's because that's where everything is. Oh, that's not good. That sounds like the flu, honestly. I'm just... Although RA sometimes... Flare-ups sometimes come with flu-like symptoms. Lucky you. So this was my sink. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take everything with EHT. We're going to do... Well, actually, what we're going to do first is I'm going to delete the effect here because the effect, unfortunately, will screw up the build when I paste it. So what we're going to do is all items, okay, and change these items. We're going to remove them. Now I'm just going to put them in my inventory. There we go. Now I have everything that will become my sink back in my proper house. So now we go to Cliff Shade. But yeah, but it's the worst thing when you think it's later in the week and then you realize it's like Monday or Tuesday. I've been writing stuff for work all this morning about riots in Nebraska, and it's actually quite depressing. All right. So then what I'm going to do is once I get here is I'm going to hand remove the things that I had put here. For example, this does not belong there. That doesn't belong there. So just picking them up to make sure that they don't get screwed up. All right, so those were duplicates that I just threw down for the time being. Unfortunately, plenty. All right, so then what I'm going to do now is, I don't know if that effect is going to get screwed up or not, but we'll see. Go into housing, no, go into essential effect, housing effects. That was right. Copy paste. We're going to do clear selection, clear clipboard. I don't want what's on there. Import and export. Now, when I saved this, I saved the entire thing as a file as well. So I have it as a text file. And so what I'm doing is I'm taking my text file that says Cliff Shade Sync. I'm copying what all the data it says. And then I'm going to do clipboard import. And we're going to do paste, Command V or Control V. There it is. Import clipboard. Okay. Paste from inventory. Hopefully this will work. Confirm. Yes, yes, I know. The 4 things include stuff that some of them shouldn't have been there, and some of them are okay. So we've got this. Now, turn that on. That's good. You know, that doesn't really need the board. There was a board there that I had, but I'm beginning to think that I don't really need it. I think it looks fine without the board. Or no, it doesn't, because this little thing here doesn't look right. So let's put that down. No, leave that that way. And then the board I will replace. Chudan. Can't help it. Chudan's just the right size. Actually, I don't want to use Chudan. Who else could I use? Marsalok? There. Marsalok's better. There we go. Good enough. So, anyway, point being, there's my house. There's my exact sink. The way that I had it placed back exactly without having to rebuild it from scratch, without worrying about it. So this is something that you can do too, as just save it in a file, pop it in, boom, there you go. Now my sink is back to the way that it should be, right? Boom. So I was holding on to doing that until you guys were here. I actually do like Easter, so I won't complain about that. So that's that. That makes me happy being able to do that, though. What else was I gonna do? Hey, coffee time! I have you. I have a whole thing of you, but I'm not really thirsty right now. Where is the thing that I was gonna do? Just gonna show you. Oh, for those of you who haven't seen, I'll show you my entry into the DDA Magic. Magic is a Witch. Omaha, Nebraska, unfortunately, has a long history of rioting and racial tension. Not just black and white, but also they used to have a Greek community, and they got rid of it, and like all of them were pretty much kicked out in 1909, which is fairly horrible. So here's my Black Vine Villa. Magic is a Witch. Presumably, what we have here is a magician who is basically got a little out of control, and the Oblivion came to go get him. Oblivion is now reaching through to grab him and kill him. And this is my magic as a witch. Simple as that. Nothing exciting about it. It just is that. Alright, what didn't you find? Oh, I didn't need those things. Okay. Apparently no one. Alright, I'm tired, guys. I'm really beat today, and it is my birthday, so I'm going to rest and thank you. And that is actually that one of the statue kitties thing. If I can grab it. No. It's a statue. Here. It's this guy. You know the one I'm talking about? It's that kitty guy. Him, if you could see him. I don't want to lose where he was. Thank you. I will talk to you all later when it's not my birthday. And have a good one. And I will see you all tomorrow.